Sneaker Life fam, what it is, it's your boy J-Jus. Guys, if you haven't seen my last video, make sure to go catch it. The link will be down in the description section below. Also guys, if you want to become a member, make sure to smash that thumbs up, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and make sure to turn on post notifications on so you guys, the real MVPs, can become part of the Sneaker Life fam. You know what I'm saying, guys? Seeing how May, is going to be jam-packed with so many releases, guys, it is so hard to keep up with every one of them. But I believe there are about 10 releases that, are scheduled to drop for the month of May. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not fond of every release that, will be on the list. So I'm gonna, give you guys the top 5 releases on this list that I will, be looking forward to. Now, disclaimer, this is my opinion. Don't have to take my word for it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's entitled to their thoughts, so, just let me, after this, I get my list. I want you guys to comment your top 5, or the releases that you're looking forward to. But, without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first release I'm looking forward to on this list is the Air Jordan 9 Chili Reds. Now, I know this isn't on most people's list because, most people feel that, it's an all red sneaker. And, that's not, nothing bad to say because, I feel like if you have the motorboat, Jones 9s that dropped back in 2012, then I feel like you don't need these because this is just a remake. Personally, me, I like them just because, the way that patent leather sticks, and seeing these, in like in person, it's just a very different, take on them, so I'm very much feeling these will be released in May 7th for a retail price of $200. And yes, I believe these are released in full family sizing, but this is a dope shoe. You know what I'm saying? As I mentioned, it's just something dope to add to the collection. I want to say the last all red shoe we got, I believe, was the Gym Reds 12s that dropped, I believe, back in 2018 with that all red suede upper, and we don't see most Jordans, that have all red on them. So, it's very much dope to see this one. It's somewhat, similar to the Motorboat Jones 9s, but, seeing how, we have more of a patent leather on this one, you know what I'm saying? That just does it for me on this shoe. Now, I got to cross my hands before this next release because this is a release that I have been waiting on for the longest, and we was actually supposed to receive this release last year, guys, which was for Black Friday, and it just kept getting pushed back, which is the Air Jordan 6 Midnight Navies. Now, these actually released back in 2000, and it is well over 21 years. Yeah, it is well over 21 years, for this shoe. So, I'm actually looking forward to it. I believe we're gonna have that special box packaging. Now, anything, and I'm gonna always say nothing is better than the OG, but when you have something that's close to the OG, or close to a rendition of the OG, I'm all for it. So, this is one of my, this is probably one of my top, for this release, this will probably be number 1, as a release I'm very much looking forward to. These will be dropping on May 11th for a retail price of $200 as well, guys. And this is just a dope shoe. These will be releasing in full family sizing as well, and I'm just very much looking forward to this shoe. I just hope that, release date stays the same because, as I mentioned, this shoe has got pushed back so much that I feel like a lot of people may have lost hype for this shoe. And personally, I love it. My opinion, it's a dope shoe for me, and this is one that I will be going after. Next on the list, guys, is the Air Jordan 11 72x10 lows. Now, I know most people would be, why is this on the list and that. Guys, for most of you who watch me and know, Air Jordan 11s is my favorite shoe, and these are similar to the 2015 Air Jordan 72 by 10 highs that drop. Now, for most of you who know, I am a sucker for Jordan 11s. Like, that is my favorite silhouette of all time. So it doesn't matter if they're doing it in a high or if they're doing it in a low. I'm still going to be all for it. Now, I will say that I'm not fond of every Air Jordan, high or 11 that they, drop. Seeing how they're doing the Air Jordan 11, I want to say Midnight Navies, I was actually, I actually overhyped myself about that shoe. And then seeing how we're going to be getting suede on the shoe, I was just like, they should have just left it with that patent leather, you know what I'm saying? But personally, for me, I just feel like, this shoe, for me, it's an Air Jordan 11. It's a dope shoe. And, it has, it just does it for me. You know what I'm saying? It's an Air Jordan 11. It's one of my favorite silhouettes, and you can't pass by on it. And I feel like these is low-key going to do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Because most Jordan 11s do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the last Jordan 11 I could probably say that was sitting was probably the Air Jordan 11, I want to say the Animal Instincts that dropped as a Black Friday shoe for last year. But I will say these are dope in my opinion. These will be releasing May 14th for a retail price of $190. And I know most of these release dates are, close to each other, but, before I get on to this next shoe, guys, I do want to say that, you can expect, for some of these shoes to be pushed back potentially, just for the simple fact that, we have some release dates that are closer than most. And, as I always say, nothing is ever, safe until it's actually secured, and I feel like until the release actually drops, nothing is actually, guaranteed to drop, which is why I'm crossing my hands for, most of these releases. But continuing the list, next on is the Air Jordan 4 Military Blacks. Now, before I get into, why I like this release, we were supposed to get the Air Jordan 4 Military Blues. Now, I actually thought we was getting Military Blues. Now, when these first dropped, I was actually on the fence about, if I like these or not, because I'm like, I feel like they should have just stayed with blue. But, I've seen videos of these and close-up images, it started to, it actually changed my effect on these, and now I am actually looking forward to these, and I feel like these is going to be a sellout. Seeing how Jordan 4s will be the new, trend, or the wave, I feel like these is definitely going to sell out. No matter how much people was looking forward to the Air Jordan 4 Military Blues, a lot of people going to be going after these, you know what I'm saying? Seeing how these is coming with that special box packaging as well, I'm all for it, you know what I'm saying? This is going to be one of them releases where, most people, it's not going to be slept on because, as I mentioned, Air Jordan 4s are at the forefront right now. But, this is going to be a release where, for most people who, was expecting the Air Jordan 4 Military Blues, this is the closest that we gonna get to them, you know what I'm saying? These will be releasing May 21st for a retail price of $200. I'm not sure if these gonna be releasing in full family size, and I believe they're gonna be releasing in men's, I don't know if they're going to be releasing in full family sizing, but, that is what you can expect for the Air Jordan 4 Military Black. My last shoe on this list, is a nostalgic because, it is well over 20 years, if I'm not mistaken, 21 years or 22 years. But this release actually dropped in 2006, which is the Air Jordan 5 Green Beans. Now, as I mentioned, with the Motorboat Jones 9s, nothing beats, the OG. You feel me? Just nothing beats the OG, Same as I mentioned with the Air Jordan 6 Midnight Navies. Nothing will beat the OGs. Now, I feel like with this sneaker, they them giving us that translucent outsole, that's dope, you know what I'm saying? Seeing that they won't, that they don't want the outsole, to yellow as much, you know what I'm saying? Seeing how the past, outsole has done. But I feel like, they tried to give us, something as close to the OG iteration as possible. And I believe these have a mesh upper or, some kind of like, silver lightning to them, as you could say. But this is a release that I'm looking forward to. And there was a debate, that I wanted to talk about between these and the Air Jordan 5 Jade Horizons. Now, the Jade Horizons to me, is a dope sneaker. If I had to say, like nostalgia wise, I would say the Air Jordan 5 Jade Horizons, just because it has that nostalgic OG look, just like the OG green beans. But if I had to go with, better looking wise, I'm gonna say the Air Jordan 5, green beans. As far as like cop wise or whatever, the Air Jordan 5 green beans is a cop, you know what I'm saying? And it just, and as for most of you who know, I love when Jordan, just takes that OG iteration and puts it on a new silhouette, but they try to keep it as close to the OG iteration as possible, and I'm all for that, guys. This is my top 5 list for now, out of all 10 releases that have and or will be dropping this month coming, you know what I'm saying? But comment down in the comment section below and let me know you guys top 5, or what releases you guys will be looking to on this list, you know what I'm saying? As I mentioned, don't take my word for it. This is just my opinion on the releases that I will be looking forward to. So, I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section below, guys. But as I always say, you got your boy J-Jus. Thank you so much for watching. You got the channel. As I mentioned, guys, let me know what releases you guys will be going for. And also, before I end out this video, guys, check your emails, because I did actually receive exclusive access for the Air Jordan 13 Navy Brave Blues that will be dropping, I believe, Friday or Saturday. So make sure to check your emails and see if you guys receive any exclusive access as well, guys. I had to point that out there. But as I always say, guys, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And reach for the stars. Sky's the limit. And we out.